Did you know that over 80% of motorcycle crashes result in injury or death? Yeah, that's not just some scary statistic, it's reality. And while some of these accidents are pure bad luck, a lot of them happen because of dumb trends that bikers keep following. Today, we're breaking down 10 biker trends that need to stop right now. If you ride, you've probably seen some of these yourself. But trust me, some of them are not just embarrassing, they're straight up deadly. Let's dive in. Number 1. Performing stunts on public roads. Doing a wheelie or a rolling burnout feels cool. But doing it on public roads, that's just asking for trouble. Stunts belong on closed courses or designated stunt spots, not in traffic where one wrong move could send you flying into oncoming cars. The stats don't lie. Reckless riding is one of the leading causes of motorcycle-related fatalities. A study from the NHTSA found that excessive speeding and stunt riding contribute to a significant percentage of deadly crashes every year. Beyond the obvious safety risks, pulling these moves in public makes all bikers look bad. It fuels the stereotype that riders are reckless and irresponsible, which only makes life harder for the rest of us when lawmakers push for harsher regulations. Moreover, if you mess up a stunt, you're not just putting yourself in danger, you're endangering pedestrians, drivers, and other motorcyclists who have to dodge your mistakes. Number 2. Riding without proper safety gear. Riding in a t-shirt, jeans, and sneakers might feel comfortable, but it's a one-way ticket to the ER if you go down. Road rash isn't just a scrape, it can tear through skin, muscle, and even bone if you're sliding at highway speeds. And let's not even get started on riding without a helmet. The NHTSA reports that helmets reduce the risk of death by 37% and serious head injury by 69%, yet some riders still choose to roll the dice. The worst excuse? I'm a good rider, I don't need gear. Sorry, but the road doesn't care how skilled you are. Gravel, oil slicks, distracted drivers, any of these can take you out in a split second. And if you're not geared up, you're turning what could have been a minor spill into a life-altering injury. Full gear isn't about looking cool. It's about making sure you can walk away from a crash instead of being scraped off the pavement. Wear the damn gear. Number 3. Excessive use of stickers and fake club patches. Sure, a couple of well-placed decals can add personality, but when your ride starts looking like a cluttered scrapbook, you've gone too far. And let's talk about those fake MC patches. Rocking a club patch you didn't earn is a great way to get yourself into trouble with real motorcycle clubs. It's like showing up to a military base in a fake uniform people will notice, and they won't take it lightly. Beyond the social embarrassment, excessive stickers can even be a safety issue. Reflective surfaces help with visibility, but covering your bike's fairings, tail, or even helmet with random decals can reduce reflectiveness and make you harder to see at night. So, before you turn your ride into a rolling bumper sticker collection, maybe take a step back and ask yourself, does this actually look good, or am I just ruining a perfectly fine machine? Number 4. Overloading motorcycles. Overloading your bike with excessive gear, extra passengers, or even poorly balanced cargo is a recipe for disaster. It messes with your bike's handling, increases braking distance, and puts unnecessary strain on the suspension and tires. Ever seen those overloaded bikes wobbling at every turn? That's a crash waiting to happen. The worst part? Most people don't even realize how dangerous it is until it's too late. Overloading can lead to instability at high speeds, making even simple maneuvers unpredictable. Plus, if you're carrying too much weight on one side, a strong gust of wind or sudden turn could throw you off balance instantly. Manufacturers provide weight specifications for a reason. Ignoring them isn't just dumb, it's outright reckless. Number 5. Unnecessary horn usage. Motorcycle horn is a tool, not a toy, but some riders treat it like their personal sound system, blaring it at every little inconvenience, whether it's scaring pedestrians, showing frustration in traffic, or just being obnoxious for no reason. Not only is it annoying, but excessive horn usage can actually make people ignore it. If you're constantly honking, drivers and pedestrians might assume you're just another impatient rider rather than someone signaling real danger. Beyond the irritation factor, unnecessary horn usage can escalate road rage situations. Some drivers don't take kindly to being honked at, and the last thing you want is an angry driver swerving into your lane out of spite. Plus, in some places, excessive horn use can even get you fined. The horn is there to keep you safe. Use it wisely, not as a way to demand attention. Number 6. Riding on pedestrian pathways. Why do some bikers think sidewalks and pedestrian pathways are fair game? Motorcycles belong on the road, not weaving between people walking with their kids, pets, or just minding their own business. It's not just illegal in most places, it's downright reckless. Pedestrians aren't expecting a 400-pound machine to come flying past them, and one wrong move can lead to serious injuries for both the rider and the people on foot. And let's not forget the bad reputation this gives to the motorcycle community. Every time a rider pulls this stunt, it fuels the stereotype that bikers are careless and lawless. If traffic is bad, deal with it like everyone else. Cutting through pedestrian areas might save you a few minutes, but it's not worth the risk of hitting someone or getting hit with a hefty fine. Number 7. Neglecting environmental considerations. Revving your engine excessively, dumping used oil improperly, or blasting through fragile ecosystems like forests and wetlands on off-road rides all contribute to unnecessary environmental damage. It's not just about keeping things looking pretty. These actions harm wildlife, pollute water sources, and, in some cases, can even lead to trail closures for everyone. And let's talk about noise pollution. Straight-piped exhaust might sound cool to the rider, but to everyone else, they're just obnoxious. Cities around the world are cracking down on excessive noise, and if bikers keep pushing the limits, we might see even stricter regulations in the future. Riding responsibly isn't just about safety, it's about respecting the world we ride in. Number 8. Overconfidence and aggressive riding. There's a fine line between being a skilled rider and being an overconfident one. The moment you start thinking you're invincible on two wheels, that's when things go south fast. Aggressive riding, like weaving through traffic at high speeds, tailgating, or taking blind corners way too hot, isn't just reckless. It's a disaster waiting to happen. Even the best riders in the world know that the road is unpredictable. Other drivers make mistakes, road conditions change in an instant, and no amount of skill can defy physics when things go wrong. Overconfidence is what makes riders push their limits in the worst possible ways. Maybe you've been riding for years and think you can handle anything, but the truth is, no one is above the laws of traction and reaction time. Studies show that most fatal motorcycle crashes involve riders who were going too fast for conditions or overestimating their abilities. If you're treating every ride like a racetrack session, you're gambling with your life. Number 9. Lack of maintenance. Neglecting maintenance is like playing Russian roulette with your safety. Worn out tires, loose chains, bad brakes, or even something as simple as a dim headlight can turn a routine ride into a nightmare. A shocking number of motorcycle accidents happen because of mechanical failures that could have been prevented with basic upkeep. Think about it. Your tires are the only thing keeping you connected to the road. If they're bald or underinflated, your grip is compromised, especially in wet conditions. Brakes that aren't properly maintained can fail when you need them the most, and skipping regular oil changes can lead to engine failures at the worst possible moment. A quick pre-ride check of your bike's essential components, tires, brakes, lights, chain, and fluids can be the difference between a smooth ride and a catastrophe. Number 10. Disregarding traffic laws. Traffic laws exist for a reason, mostly to keep you from becoming a statistic. But some riders treat stop signs, speed limits, and traffic signals like they're just suggestions. Blowing through red lights, weaving through traffic at insane speeds, or ignoring right-of-way rules isn't just reckless, it's a fast track to disaster. Studies show that a significant percentage of motorcycle accidents are caused by riders who fail to obey basic traffic rules. Let's be real. No matter how skilled you think you are, you're not invincible. Running a red light might save you 30 seconds, but it could cost you everything if a car doesn't see you coming. Speeding might feel like a thrill, but it reduces your reaction time and increases stopping distances, meaning if something unexpected happens, you're toast. Riding smart isn't about being slow. It's about knowing when to push limits and when to respect the rules that keep you alive.